Hey, how's it going, guys? This is Caller bringing you another English commentary, and this time I'm commenting on Sea Shield versus Yellow Arnc at the 2006 OSL Round of 16. And once again, I'm commenting on a single game because it has one of 2006's Pimpest Plays as voted by sclegacy.com. And I want to do this whole game to see what led up to the play, and usually because these games are quite good in their own right. And to the left we have Sea Shield, to the right we have Yellow Arnc, otherwise known as YArnc or Fake Yellow, not the yellow that we see playing with Boxer years and years ago. Sea Shield's one of the best Terran players right now. I'd say he's in the top 3 of all Terran players. I think he has the best record of any player in the pro leagues, but he does a little poor in the individual star leagues. And Yellow Arnc is also a very strong Zerg player, quite young and up and coming, and he's still doing quite well right now. And the map they're playing on is Baekdu, which is a 2-player map. And here we have C spawning in orange at the 7 o'clock position, and I believe we have Yellow spawning in yellow at the 1 o'clock position. I just want to make sure about the colors. Yep, he's spawning in yellow, I'd say. Or perhaps white. Anyway, Baekdu, 2-player map. You start off in a lower area with ridges all around where your natural expansion is, and there's a lot of ramps and up ramps and down ramps throughout the entire map. The central map part of the map, I think there's 4 different hills basically that don't contain anything but have ramps leading up and leading down, and it makes it quite difficult to reach the opponent's spawn by land. And yeah, because you have to go up and down these ramps. And we see here C's building his barracks actually. I think he's going barracks first here. So we could be seeing a Terran rush here. This should be really interesting. I was not expecting that, considering how it's sort of difficult to get from one spawn to another, but it seems that Shield's going to go for an adventurous strategy here, and we'll see how Yellow decides to react. This map is a little bit has a little bit imbalanced towards Terran. The official record is 12-8 for all pro games played on this. So 12 being Terran and 8 being Zerg. So I'm guessing it's because of the ridges all across the map. And we see here YArnc is going for a extractor first. So I'm assuming he's going for a more heavy tech build here, trying to get his gas before his spawning pool. And we see that Sea Shield was yeah, he's got his supply depot up too, but his barracks is completed quite early, and he will be able to do a rush here, but it's not going to be very successful because YArnc decided not to go for a 12 hatchery. He's getting spawning pool first, and he's going to be getting gas, so he's going either for speedlings or a fast tech build. And I think he's going to be quite prepared for any kind of rush that C can pull on him, especially on this kind of a map. C's got one SCV in his base now, and we see YArnc here about to set up his second hatchery at his natural expansion, and I think actually C might be abandoning his rush here. It seems that he's getting an academy right now. I don't see a second barracks yet. I don't see any Marines yet. So I'm assuming he's not going to be doing a rush right now, seeing that the spawning pool is already up. If it was a 12 hatch build, I think he might have had a chance with that rush, perhaps to build a bunker and then rush, but I think right now it would be very difficult for him to pull off. So I think wisely he's getting his gas and he's getting his academy so he can start building some medic Marines. And yeah, we only see 1 barracks in C's base. Yeah, like I said, the ridges I think benefit the Terran because Terran can easily siege the main base, the mineral line at the main base by placing 1 siege tank above the ridge, and it would be quite difficult for Zerg to get rid of that 1 siege tank. It's not directly connected to your main, so you have to go all the way around to get there. In any case, C's bringing out a single Marine here, perhaps to do some scouting or harassment. We see he has about 4 in total. And we already see a lair going up actually for YArnc, so he's going for a fairly fast tech. He's going for a 2 hatchery tech build here. Getting his lair before his second hatchery's up, and now these 8 Zerglings are going to chase that Marine back and kill him. It looks like C is upgrading something at the academy, probably Stim, and actually C's pushing out here with his first Firebat and 3 Marines. He's going to try to hold this narrow choke in the middle, and yeah, there's this couple of narrow bridges. I think actually, let me take a look at the map. Yeah, that's one of the pathways into your enemy's base. The other ones are on the side, and you need to go up and down ramps, so it's a little more difficult. In any case, C's got 2 fire bats now, and he's moving towards YArnc's base here, perhaps forcing YArnc to build a second colony. YArnc doing a great job there, leaving one unit on the small narrow land bridge, forcing C to kill it or to chase it away first. And now he has Stim Pack, and wow, those fire bats getting surrounded there actually. Lost 1 fire bat, but all the Zerglings are dead. And now YArnc is forced to build a sunken colony here to protect his natural expansion. But I feel that this rush isn't going to work because he didn't do any kind of economic damage to YArnc in the beginning. Didn't manage to get a bunker rush, and YArnc's going to have a higher tech pretty soon. C now getting his engineering bay and another supply depot. And actually, YArnc is going for lurkers here. He's got Hydra Sten up. Expected him to go Spire, but looks like he's changing up his game a little bit, and that should be interesting, given the heavy Academy build here by C. And C now running in here with his fire bats. He loses 1 fire bat to the Sunken. He's going to try to take out some of these drones, but he's not going to be successful. It looks like, yeah, the Zerglings take out the entire force there, including the medic. And C now has no more offensive forces. And that's going to hurt him a little bit because YArnc's now in attack, and he's going to have lurkers fairly soon. And yeah, like I said, I think it was possibly a wise move from YArnc because of the heavy Academy build. He saw those fire bats, and lurkers are quite effective against them. And yeah, YArnc has seen that C does not have an expansion yet, so C's still going to be working off 1 base. C does kill a couple of those Zerglings there with his fire bat, but he really has a tiny force of just 2 Marines and a fire bat. And I presume there's some Hydra that's being morphed here. Actually, they're drones. Yeah, so we'll see if YArnc decides to build a 3rd hatchery or expand once again, possibly. Or if he decides just to rush the lurkers and make an attack here soon. And we're seeing another upgrade, 2 upgrades, one at the engineering bay and one at the academy, and presumably it's Marine range and Marine attack, infantry attack. And YArnc somehow has gotten a Zergling into the base here, and he's attacking that 3rd barracks being built. And yeah, he's going to get a good spot off on the entire base here. And I believe, yeah, he already had speed upgraded Zerglings for a while. I think the way he got in was actually because there's 2 ramps leading to the main. I think he went through the right ramp or something like that to get a Zergling down there. And here we're seeing another sunken colony being built at the ramp leading towards his main. And yeah, YArnc now has lurkers morphing. C's getting a 2nd command center.